Pradeep ji, given this data, would you say A, that Prashant Kishor has turned out a cropper and not really been able to create the impact even amongst the youth? Because if they're moving A towards MGB. B, if he wasn't there, who would it have actually benefited? Is there an insight?
Yes, definitely. Yes, very good question, Raghav. I'll tell you and try and decode further. See, last time, NDA, last election, NDA, LJP contested separately, secured 6% vote. But VIP, Mukesh Sahani's party, contested along with NDA and secured 2%. This time they shifted there, meaning 4% minus 4% added to NDA this time. And this 4% point by Prashant Kishor, 3 is coming from NDA. So in a nutshell, it's all null and void of the addition of LGP score had Prashant Kishor not contested.
True. How did you come to this calculation? Explain that again. You're saying out of the 4 people who voted, 3 were typical NDA voters, 1 was a Gathbandhan voter. So 3/4 of the damage he did was to the NDA. That's an important point you made.
Yes.
I want you to explain how you came to that conclusion. How did you come to that conclusion?
Yeah, I further decode. Now, if you go and see the age group data, gender data, you will find that Prashant Kishor 6% vote coming from the male and 5% coming from among the male and 3 point there. So female voted largely in favor of NDA, and if you see the caste wise breakup, the Prashant Kishor's 4% vote, 75% of those votes, which is 3 points, coming from the upper caste.
Okay, Jai Mrug has a question for you.
No, I'd actually just wanted to take his point ahead and make it a little simple as well, and elaborate it with some more data. When he is saying that it is almost like as if the LJP did not join the BJP, the net impact is something like that. I'll just simplify it for our viewers. Now, when you take the 2020 data and impose the current alliances on it, the NDA is at 43%, the MGB is at 39%. Now, if Prashant Kishor has taken 3 out of 4 NDA voters, means out of 4%, 3 is from NDA, the fight is as good as the LJP contesting separately last time. That is what he is saying. Therefore, the contest is very close. Even if you look at the numbers stoically, 43-39 adds up to 82 for the 2 major fronts. 43-41 adds up to 84 for the 2 major fronts. Means more or less, it's like the old election of 2020 itself.
Okay. Veer Sanghvi has a question for you. Veer, fire away.
Yeah, Pradeep, I just want to pick up on where you left off about Prashant Kishor. You're saying what? 3 out of 4 of his voters were ex-NDA voters, right? Which means, therefore, that's
what he's saying, likely NDA voters in terms of caste.
They would have voted for NDA.
They would have
voted for Prashant.
Kishor.
Yeah.
So, are you saying that they would have voted for NDA, or did he actually hurt the MGB by not actually by existing? Would they have voted for the alliance otherwise?
You'll have to see where the Mahagathbandhan vote is coming from. It is largely on account of MY, which is Muslim and Yadavs. They contribute 32% vote. In our poll, none of the Yadav votes, barring 1 or 2 votes, is sheer votes. Nobody is voting for the Yadavs. Nobody is voting for the Jan Swaraj party. Muslim, hardly any vote he is securing, only that Jokhihat seat where the Muslim candidate is very famous, and Prashant Kishor is likely to get that 1 seat if at all they win, Jokhihat seat, which is the Muslim dominated and Muslim candidate itself. Barring that, no voter is getting split from Mahagathbandhan to this, because we also asked last time whom you have voted, and based on this we see whatever we see. So 75 from the NDA, 12 from the Gathbandhan, 12 and 13
so let's
from
look at the